Hi everybody, thank you for joining me for your next Wednesday workout. I hope you're having a good week so far and are breezing through your week with ease and not really feeling too much of a midway week slump. If you are feeling that midway week slump, you've made a great choice to join me today on your mat. So we all know that exercising and kind of taking a bit of time out just to be active and move can do wonders for the mind. It can help refocus our minds and our bodies and kind of really lift us out of any kind of midweek Wednesday blues. So in today's series of exercises, we're going to be focusing on our arms and building strength through the upper body. So as women, I think it's something we can all be conscious of from time to time, how our arms look and kind of feel. But as we want to go through the exercise today, rather than focusing on doing the exercises to tone up those arms, which of course these exercises are going to do, but I want you to focus on how good the exercise is going to make you feel. So knowing that you're bettering your body, you're building strength, you're becoming stronger, you're going to find more mobility and improve your posture, and then overall just kind of improve that feeling that you have about yourself rather than focusing on doing it to the way you look. This is all about how we're going to feel after this class. Okay, so the first thing we are going to do is just do a couple of shoulder circles. So just come and sit in a comfortable position for me. We're going to loosen up those shoulders first, so making sure we're sitting nice and tall. We're elongating the spine as we reach through the crown of the head, and then we're going to breathe in and we're going to take the shoulders up to our ears, and then we're going to circle them round and down. So at this point we just want to focus on letting go of any tension that we might be holding on to through the upper body. We can use those breaths, so deep breath into the shoulders up, long breath out to relax the shoulders down, just to kind of relax, let go of any stress that you might have found throughout your day so far, and just let it all just fall away, fall off the top of those shoulders, releasing down, and again breathing in and breathing out for one more. Okay, then I'm just going to do a couple of shoulder shrugs. So we're going to inhale, take the shoulders up to your ears, deep breath in, and exhale, slide them all the way back down. And again, breathing in, shoulders coming up, bring them right up to your ears, and then draw them down and find lots of space between the shoulders and the ears. So you're going to find that really nice stretch across the top of those shoulders. And again, breathing in, and breathing out, and again breathing in, and breathing out. Okay, so we'll take it over to a gentle side stretch. We're going to bring one arm up, and just stretching over to your side. We're going to really think about opening out through the shoulder here, drawing down through the rib cage, and then coming up and taking it on the other side. So breathing in, and breathing out. Good. Just waking up all those muscles through the back of the body. So a gentle little stretch, which is always going to feel good no matter what time of day it is. Good, and then we're going to come back to centre. Now we're just going to bring our hands and our arms up, so we're kind of making a fork-like position. We're going to think about just dropping down through the rib cage, and now beginning to really engage through your centre. We're going to take a breath in, and as we exhale, we're going to squeeze those hands and elbows together in front of the face and chest. Then we're going to inhale and draw them back, so the elbows are kind of just going past your shoulder line. To again, inhale, bring them in, exhale, draw them back. I want you to imagine you're pressing into two big springs, so we're going to see if we can create some resistance as we bring the arms together, and then take them all the way back. Good, and again. Focus on opening up the muscles of the chest as we draw back, dropping down through your ribs, and stretching the muscles across the back of your shoulders as we bring the hands together. Good, we're going to do just a couple more, bring them all the way in, big squeeze in, pressing those hands together, and then opening out. Oh, one more time. Good, lovely, and then we're going to relax those arms down. Okay, we're going to flip ourselves now onto all fours to really get those arms working. So we're going to do our cat stretch, and then we're going to add in a little press up in between. So we're going to find that 4-point kneeling position, make sure we're neutral through the spine, and as we exhale, we're going to focus on drawing your navel to your spine. Begin to tilt your tailbone under, rounding through your back and dropping your chin to your chest so you can look to your knees. Then we're going to inhale and lengthen out, and then we're going to send those elbows out nice and wide as you lower the chest to the floor, and then press all the way back up. So again, exhale, rounding through your spine. Enjoy that stretch, breathing in, extending the head forwards, and here to draw the shoulders back and down, and again, send your head forwards past your fingertips as we lower down and press up. Good, and again, rounding through the back of the body. Inhale to lengthen, lowering down, pressing up. Brilliant, and again, lovely big, deep cat stretch. Really focusing on drawing your navel to your spine, lowering down. Now we're going to change up that press up slightly. So we're going to draw in and up, lengthening back out, and I'm going to brush those elbows past the body. So you're going to send your head again forwards. So making sure as we lower down, we don't sit those heels, so the tailbone back to your heels. Hips stay above your knees as we lower down and press up. Good. Again, cat stretching. Taking your time. Let the head hang loose. Inhale to lengthen, and again, lowering down. Good. Well done. I'm going to do 2 more. Ready? Breathing out. Breathing in, sending that tailbone back, head reaching forwards. Lowering down. And that final one, big scoop. Inhale to lengthen, lower, and press up. Good, just take a little stretch back for me. Reaching your arms forwards. Great, and now I'm going to ask you just to come down onto your elbows for me. So here we still want to make sure the shoulders are above the elbows. We're drawing into a centre. We want to make sure we haven't increased the arch through the spine. We're still working from the natural curve. Now here we're going to take a breath in, and as we exhale we're going to think about sending the body forwards once, twice. Keep breathing out 3 times. Bring your nose just in front of your fingertips. Press it back so that your hips stay above your knees. To go again, we're going forwards once, twice. Pressing down into your forearms. And then all the way back from that 3rd time. Good, and again. Good, keeping those core muscles really strong. So you're going to continue drawing your navel to your spine. Reaching forwards through the crown of your head. Tap those noses down to the floor if you can. Good, we're going to go 4 more. So you should be really feeling it through those tricep muscles, a little bit through those biceps and those shoulders. So we're going to go again once, twice, 3 times, and I want you to really focus on keeping the movement slow and controlled. Keep lengthening the head and the neck forwards. Good, twice more. Relax the ribs. You got it, keep it going. Final one, you ready? Exhale once, twice, 3 times. Pressing back and send that tailbone all the way back, leaving those hands where they are. So you again stretch underneath those arms and through your shoulders. Good. And then we're going to do 1 more on all 4s. Now by this point you're finding it a little bit too much on your knees. You can do all these exercises probably very similar, standing against the wall. So using the wall as your floor and just making sure you're keeping that connection by drawing your rib cage down, strong lower back. Now this one you have the option. You can either do it from your 4-point kneeling position. You can do it so we're in our halfway press up position. So making sure here that we're not dropping through that pelvis, but equally that pelvis isn't too far back. You want to have that length through the spine, or taking it from your full press up position. So here we're going to take a breath in, and as we exhale we're going to lower down. I'm going to take the midway option today. We're going to lower down through one elbow, then the other elbow. Then we're going to press back up and back up. I want you to try to avoid swaying those hips from side to side. So you can see me really concentrating to keep my pelvis nice and still. Doesn't mean it will stay completely still, but I'm going to work on it. So I just want you to keep that in mind. So you're going to lower down and down, pressing up and up. Always bring those hands right back underneath your shoulders, down, and then up and up. And again, going down and down, and again pressing up and up. Go try and alternate those arms, and down. You're doing really well. See if we can do this 3 more times. Down and down. Strong core as you press up and up, down and down. Good, keeping that space between your shoulders and your ears. And that final one, down, down, up and up. Brilliant, well done. Especially if you went for that full presser position and did that, that was brilliant, well done. But remember, whichever version you did, working at your own pace is always perfectly fine and the best thing to do. Okay, so we are just going to come onto our knees. So again, this one can be done from a standing position as well. But we're going to work those tricep muscles. So we're going to think about reaching our arms behind us. And we're going to hinge ourselves forward slightly. So if you're standing, do exactly the same. Standing upright, long legs, soft through those knees, and you're going to hinge forward from your hips, lengthening your head forwards and drawing those shoulders back. We're then going to sweep our arms behind us with our palms facing in. And as you exhale, you're going to press those palms together. Inhale to release. And you're going to exhale, press the palms. Inhale and release. So you want to really squeeze from the very top of your arms. And just imagine you're compressing the air in between your hands. Your fingertips are long and reaching away. And do another 4. And making sure you're still lengthening out of your pelvis, lifting out of your waist. Gentle squeeze in, long through your arms, and that final one. Good. And relax. Brilliant. Okay, ready for our last exercise? So we're just going to come onto our sides and we're going to bring ourselves down onto our elbows. Now this exercise can also be done propped up on your hand if you need to, just making sure we're not locking the elbow. We're going to keep the elbow soft and shoulders always drawn down. So the elbow's going to come underneath the shoulder. We're going to bend those knees and have one hip on top of the other. Other arm is out. So we're going to breathe in, and as we exhale, we're going to think about lifting those hips off the floor. And if you want to, you're going to add in that extra arm into that side stretch. We're going to really lift that rib cage down, and then we're going to lower down. We're going to hover the hips off the floor, so we're going to try not to relax all the way down. So we're going to stay lifted, and we're going to send the hips up, building stability through the arm and shoulder, also working through the waist as we lower. And we lift up and down. And by using this arm that's going up at the top, it's going to help you lift up a little bit higher. I am for a moment just going to keep my hand on my waist, just so I can really focus on my pelvic stability. Lowering up and down, and really pulling up from the rib cage, lowering down. I'm going to do 4 more. Good, keeping both shoulders over, so one shoulder on top of the other, one hip on top of the other. Last 2. Keeping these knees reaching together so the thigh bones are long. Good, and then coming down. Last bit, ready? Repeating it on the other side. So hand or elbow underneath your shoulder. Pull that rib cage away from your mat and make sure one hip and one shoulder is on top of the bottom ones. We're going to breathe in, and again your choice on the arm coming up and over if you want to have that stretch, or keeping your hand on your waist. And we're going to exhale and lift these hips up. Inhale, coming down. And again, try not to place the pelvis to the mat. Just lifting up and down, maintaining a long, long neck. Good, keep the movement slow. The navel drawing to your spine. Good, and really pressing those hips right up. Keep lifting out that supporting shoulder. That's it, you're doing brilliantly, well done. 2 more lifts. Breathing out to lift up. Breathing in to lower, final one. And slowly coming down. Fantastic, well done, okay. I have definitely felt that burn through my arms, so I'm going to feel that one tomorrow. So coming round onto your mats for me. Again, finding a comfortable position to sit in. I'm just going to stretch one arm across my body, nice and straight, wrap the other one up and round, just to hold that stretch, dropping that shoulder down. And just returning to your breath. Good, taking a moment now to notice how your body feels, compared to how it did 10-15 minutes ago. Kind of feel that kind of like buzzy feeling through your body, feeling all energized and awakened. Good, and on the other side, softening arms, pulling in towards your chest, and just draw that shoulder down. Good, just enjoy this moment, just being still, just kind of refocusing, recentering. And then final bit, bring the hands behind your back. You're going to lengthen and squeeze those hands back, and turn so you can see. Reaching those hands back and away without pressing that ribcage all the way forwards. So drawing down, lifting way through the crown of the head. Good, lovely. And releasing that stretch. Fantastic, well done everyone. I hope that you enjoyed your arm sculpting workout today, knowing that you're building strength and support through the upper body and through those core muscles. So I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Any questions about any of the exercises, please do go ahead and ask, and I look forward to seeing you all next week. Well done everyone.